So hi Jane, it was nice seeing you again from our last session. What's been better since the last time we met?
Nothing really, unfortunately.
Nothing? Does nothing mean things have gotten worse? Does it mean that things have stayed the same, or is it kind of like a mix of the two? It's been good and then something happened to make it kind of feel crappy again, and so explain nothing to me.
I think it's been worse overall. I just don't think it's gotten better.
Yeah. So you think it's gotten worse and nothing has changed or improved that. So how have you been coping? And how did you think of coming in here today?
Yeah. Well, I knew I needed to see you because I thought our last session really helped. And I was really motivated after our last session. But I haven't been going for my walks, and I love my walks.
Yeah.
And I was going every day for a walk, but I'm just not doing that anymore.
Yeah. So what's changed that has made you not want to go for the walks?
I'm just more tired. I don't have energy, and I don't feel motivated.
Okay, so you're tired, you don't have energy, you feel less motivated. Can you think of a time during this past week that you have had a little bit of energy to kind of keep you going?
Well, my son has noticed that I've been really, really down. And so on Monday of this week, he took me to get dinner, and we went out to my favorite restaurant.
Oh, nice. Where'd you guys go?
I like the Olive Garden.
Boom. So you went to the Olive Garden with your son because he noticed that you were kind of feeling down. How did that feel to get out with him and, go to your favorite place?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really want to put real clothing on and get out of my sweatpants, but I knew how much it would mean to him, and I really wanted to spend time with him. I love my son so much.
What did you guys eat when you were there?
Well, I like the breadsticks and unlimited pasta. So I had 2 big bowls of pasta and a lot of breadsticks with my son. He likes a salad and the breadsticks. He's very healthy.
Yeah, so pasta and breadsticks. And what did you guys talk about when you were at the Olive Garden?
He really wants me to get going on these walks again, and he wanted me to move up our appointment today, and that's why I did. I called you.
Yeah, we rescheduled that. I'm glad that you were able to kind of find that motivation to come in. What did your son notice about you when you guys were out to eat at Olive Garden?
I think that he kept saying that I don't seem as motivated and that I seem sad, and I think he's right. I don't feel as motivated, and I'm usually a very motivated person.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm kind of watching my life pass me by right now, and I'm not in my life.
Explain that a little more to me. What does that mean?
I just think that I'm not being an active member in my own life, and instead I'm being passive, and I'm letting my life just walk by.
And it sounds like that's not typically who you are.
Right, not at all. Right, I'm a very active person. I want to be in charge of my life, and I know I need to make changes, and it's my responsibility to make changes. I just don't have motivation right now.
So you seem like you want to make these changes and you want things to happen, and you have tried going on these walks, and you've seeked out that help from your son, who's kind of been a motivational factor to kind of get you going. That sounds right. What else did you guys do after the Olive Garden?
Well, we went for a walk together.
Nice.
So we went back over to my favorite park by my house, and
that was nice. What did you? How many times did you walk around the park?
We walked around the park twice, which is a mile, and we talked about his work and how he's gonna come over every Monday and check on me.
Nice. So every Monday he's gonna come over and check on you. And what does that feel like to hear that your son will be there for you every Monday, like a set schedule?
It's good. It's something I can look forward to, and I'm going to cook for him, which I love. And I haven't been cooking. I've been having a lot of frozen meals. So that'll force me to kind of get groceries on Sunday and start cooking for my son again.
Yeah. I remember the last time we spoke, we talked about cooking and how that was a big thing that you enjoyed doing.
Right.
And you felt accomplished at the end. So what are you going to do to kind of prepare for Monday nights? I know you said Sunday you'll go to the grocery store, but talk me through that.
Maybe I should, he's going to want to know what I'm going to do for the week, so I should probably make a schedule for myself. On Sunday night saying, I'll walk this time, and I'll cook dinner at this time, and I'll watch this game on TV, so I can at least say what I'm going to do when he comes.
Okay, so you'll make a schedule, kind of like a set plan on what you need to do. And do you kind of have an idea of what the first meal you'll cook is for him?
Maybe this Cajun chicken dish we like. It's really spicy with like jasmine rice.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah.
You think he'll enjoy that?
Yeah, I think so. It's one of the things he liked growing up.
Yeah. So you'll cook this big meal for your son on Monday nights. On Sunday, you'll prepare for Monday, so that'll kind of give you some motivation to keep going. What will you notice about yourself while you're preparing to get ready for this Monday extravaganza?
Well, I'll probably get excited while I'm preparing, and I'll like season the chicken the night before, so I'll be engaged, and happy to be with my son. I hope that I can walk before he comes, because I would like to spend more time with him, like having dinner and cooking together. I'll have to see.
Okay. So sounds like a goal that can be achieved. So you'll walk before he gets there. You'll be excited. You'll be engaged. You'll be happy. So that'll change your mood around. How will you plan to walk before he gets there?
I guess I should put my sneakers by the door, and make sure I have my winter jacket out, so I don't have an excuse to have to go down to the basement and get it because it's getting chilly out. So my sneakers, my winter jacket, make sure my cell phone's charged in case I need anyone.
I like that you said no excuses. So you want to make sure that there's no excuses, and not having excuses will help you get happy and motivated and keep going.
Oh yeah, I'm the man of excuses if I'm not motivated. So the second I'm not motivated is the second I make excuses.
Yeah. So besides your son, are there any other things that kind of motivate you to get going?
I mean, I would like to, build more friendships and have some other companion one day, but I don't have that. I have no way to get that. I'm completely isolated in my home.
Yeah. So you feel like maybe having a companion would be motivation to get you going. Are there any internal motivations that get you going?
I guess just hope for the future.
Yeah.
Hope that I will, live to see my grandchildren. Hope that I'll be a great grandfather, as I think I've been a good father.
Yeah. I think hope is, just that little bit of hope is what everyone kind of needs to get going, And it's nice that you kind of see towards the future and you're able to visualize what a future would look like for you and your son and your grandchildren. That's really great. So going out with your son to Olive Garden, going out the Monday night dinners, going for more walks, those will be things that'll kind of get you out of your depressive state and get you going, which you did last week. So what will have to happen for you to do it again, or for you to continue to go on these Monday dinners with your son?
I just have to stay motivated and believe that, my depression is here for a temporary time.
So you have to stay motivated. And will your son have to call you, or will you call him?
I think I should have to call him. I don't want my son to make me accountable for my goals. I want to be accountable for my goals.
Okay. So you will call your son, and you will take that initiative to be motivated and go for these Monday night dinners. Sounds really good. Are there any other things that have happened this week that you can think of have helped you cope?
Only other than knowing I was coming here.
Okay. So our sessions have helped you cope. And what about our sessions have been helpful for you?
I think just and it really helps me set up my goals for the week, and it allows me to know what I expect of myself, and I verbalize what I expect from myself, which helps me.
Yeah, you do a really good job of saying out loud what you want and what you need to get done. Are there any other things you do? Do you write it down? Do you maybe write it in your phone? I know technology is big nowadays.
No, writing it down might help though.
Okay.
I do write down like certain things like groceries or like a to-do list, but I don't write down like a weekly goal, which could be like going for a walk, calling my son.
Mm-hmm. And how will writing down help you achieve that goal?
It'll just like be right in my face. Like it'll highlight like what I expect of myself.
Yeah. Okay. So I just want to gauge and see kind of where you're at. I know that the Monday nights are going to be a big thing to keep you going. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're less confident about being able to continue these Monday nights with your son, and 10 being I'm all for it every Monday, I'm going to do this because I know it's going to benefit me, where do you think you are?
A 7.
7? Mm-hmm. Okay, pretty high. And what has you at a 7?
I want to do it, and I feel like I deserve to put myself, first, and I should do it.
Yeah. So you want to, and you're deserving of it.
Yeah.
So you feel like that want and that urge is a 7, and it'll keep you going. Mm-hmm. What do you think it'll take you to get from that 7 to a 7.5?
I think like doing it the first 2 weeks, like I need to set a time period. So if I want to walk and see my son for 2 weeks, I want to have 14 walks, and I want to have 2 dinners with my son. I think that's like a really good, and I hope I can just I want to do 1 step at a time. So I want to get through the first week, and then go on to the next week as my bigger goal. So my bigger goal is 2 weeks.
Okay.
My smaller goal is 1 week of walking 7 days, doesn't matter how much, and then meeting my son having him come over on Monday.
Okay. So just so I'm understanding, so in order to get you from a 7 to a 7.5, you will have to write it down so that you know you're going to go to dinner, and then you want to be able to walk 7 times?
Yeah, for 1 week.
For 1 week.
Yep.
That's every day?
Yeah.
And how likely do you think that'll be, that it'll happen every day?
I think it'll happen. I don't think I'll go for a full mile, but I think I'll be able to get out and just get out the door and walk around the block or walk around the park once.
Okay. And how have you been able to do that in the past?
I'm really I like goals, and I like bigger goals because I feel like I'm working towards something.
Yeah.
It reminds me of when I was serving our country. I was serving. We had a common goal, and so we took small steps. So I like that. So I like that. Sunday will be my goal, trying to get there. Get to Sunday.
Okay. So that sounds like you're pretty confident and it's doable. And once you've achieved that goal, or what is something that'll, by the end of the day, how will you continue to progress to the next day and know that you have to do it again and again and again?
Can you ask me one more time?
Yeah. So at the end of day 1, say you went on this 15-minute walk, what will keep you going for Tuesday? I'm going to go for another 15-minute walk.
I think just knowing that, I have the set goal of doing it for 7 days. So if I get 1 done, I only have 6 to go.
Yeah.
So I'll look at that I'm 1 step closer.
Okay. So kind of like a countdown list.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Now, is there anything else you would like me to know before I take my break and kind of regroup and come back?
I don't think so, no.
No? So you think I've gotten the gist of everything in your week?
I do.
Okay. So I'm going to take a short break and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.